y'all? This is India Inika.
Yo, and the one and only B Money of Culture Cartel music.
All right, B, and what did you do this weekend?
Man, what did I do this weekend?
Yes.
I got a ticket, man.
A ticket?
Yeah,
what?
man. Hey, we in the state of Florida, man, you know. Dude pulled me over, caught the speed, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
15 miles over the speed limit. 15 miles. You know what I'm saying?
$300?
It got up there. All I know is I gotta go ahead and pay some court fines and do the class. So,
I know you're gonna take the class.
Yeah, take the class. Gotta take the class. But how about you? You ain't getting what you do this weekend?
So it's like really sad. So basically, I was coming home and I saw this kid.
Okay.
Walking to the dumpster.
All right.
And he's like, I would say he's like in probably 6 years old.
Okay.
And he's carrying these 2 big bags
Right.
of trash.
Right.
And our dumpster is like a good, I want to say, mile. Yeah, like not too far, but far.
Right.
And he's walking, and he looked like he was struggling, and he was getting tired. And I'm just watching him. I felt so bad because I didn't help him.
Hey man, look, it's a rite of passage. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a guy thing. You know, the father, we have chores to do. That's one of the chores. You got to get out there and hustle. You know, you never know. You might come up with a business of trash moving service. You might come up with that, you know. But, hey, I had to do it. You know, rain, snow, sleet, or hell. I had to get out there and make sure trash was out there in the morning so the trash man can pick it up.
Do it. Just watching him, I was so sad.
I mean, I know you might have felt bad, but, hey, you know.
Like, he was tired. Look, he sat down.
And it's a guy thing. We have to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it instills responsibility in us. You know, we have to make sure we're responsible adults. And that's just one of the responsible things to do.
No, y'all, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. But, What?
No.
Okay. We divided on that. Okay. All right. So, what else you wanted to talk about, Indy? I think we got some celebrity heat.
We're gonna get into our celebrity heat.
Yes.
Let them know who it is.
Okay, yeah. I was reading. I had an article. I heard about Chris Brown. Well, apparently, Justin Bieber. You know the Biebs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber wanted to step in, defend Chris Brown because for some odd reason, Chris has a notable reputation. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people be trying to bash him, get at him about it, and Justin Bieber's like, look, man, leave that man alone.
Bash him about what?
I mean, well, his notable reputation, we all know, with the whole Rihanna thing and, with him getting in trouble with legal issues and all this and that, in and out of the law. So, a lot of people that are not fans of his, they want to bash him. So, Justin Bieber, stepped in and, he said, hey, man, leave that man alone. You know what I mean? He's trying to make a change. He's trying to be himself. And also, he even compared him to the stars of Michael Jackson and Tupac. Can you believe that?
I mean, I do believe it because Chris Brown, he has a lot of similarities to them. Yeah. So I do believe it. Okay. A lot of people, they probably gonna go crazy because it's Michael Jackson.
Man.
Nobody can be compared to Michael Jackson.
Nobody can be compared to MJ. That's a legend. That's a legend.
They do have some similarities, and honestly, Chris Brown looks up to Michael Jackson.
That's right.
So a lot of things that he does is basically what Michael Jackson did.
Well, that's true. But I just wanted.
So I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring that in, man. It's crazy, like people would just actually go online and just bash.
Because they have nothing else to do. They just sit there and talk crazy. Yeah. But I mean, I get what Justin Bieber's saying, so he's not too crazy about it.
Right. Plus, on the last podcast we talked about, a couple podcasts ago, we talked about bullying, right?
True.
So I'm against bullying. I don't like that at all.
All right, y'all. We just got done with our celebrity heat.
Yep.
Now we're gonna bring on our next artist. Her name is DJ MK.
DJ MK. Okay. I definitely want to ask some questions. Definitely.
I know, and she's a female DJ.
Okay.
So it's about to get a little bit different because we're used to male DJs.
True.
So we have a female DJ.
All right. So you're definitely going to break some boundaries on that.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, guys. So stay tuned in.
Stay tuned.
All right, guys, so we have DJ MK here with us, Culture Cartel. Come on in.
Come on in.
What's up, y'all?
How you doing? All right. Good to see you.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Have a seat.
Okay.
And how have you been?
I am blessed.
Blessed.
Yes.
Tell us what's been going on with you.
Yeah.
This weekend vibe. Like we were just discussing a little bit earlier, I had a close friend and a business partner pass away, so we were just, celebrating his homecoming. I DJ'd at Beach on Friday, and I'm just here with y'all today.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry to hear
weekend.
that, but it's good that you were able to do that and celebrate as well.
Absolutely, you gotta do it right.
Cool. Well, let's get into it.
All right.
All right. So basically, who is DJ MK and where are you from?
DJ MK, I guess, like title-wise, is a DJ, a producer, business owner, event producer, music director. That's what I do. I've lived all over a little bit, but I mean, I call Florida home.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yes, Sunshine State. All right. And what's the meaning behind MK? What does it stand for?
Okay, so my government, my government, and
you don't have to say your government.
No, my government name is Krista, and like back in the day, like 10 years ago, when I was like really into like radio and just kind of like following people like Miss Info from Hot 97 and Angie Martinez, like like the greats in my world.
Right.
Everything was like a miss this, miss that. So in the beginning, my boy started calling me like Miss Chris, which was kind of like Krista, Miss Chris, and that was kind of like the vibe. Okay. So when I was like, all right, we're doing this for real, and like everybody else, like you want to set up your Instagram, you want to set up your Twitter, make it real.
Right.
And I had found out that there was another female DJ in Europe who is an electronic music producer, and her name is Miss Chris, same spelling, same whatever.
Wow.
So I was completely heartbroken.
So you had to change it up.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I was like, I can't do that. And I had already been DJing like a lot of like college parties and different things like that, so I couldn't go too far left with it, but I wanted to still like stay with it. And it's like, I don't know, it's such a like simple story, but like I was at the studio one night with one of my producer friends, shout out to Young McFly, and I was just like, man, I gotta do something, I got this party coming up, I gotta put out a flyer, like I'm stressing.
A lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure. Right. And he was just like, man, he was like, who's like your favorite, musicians, people of like all time, like your top 5 or whatever. We're just having general conversation, a little tipsy, whatever.
Hey, that's usually the best conversation.
You know what I'm saying? The realest.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, I was like Jay-Z and Michael Jackson. And we just sitting there and he was like, man, you're right. I was like, those are my top, whatever, no one else compares.
Right.
And he was like, oh, so like MJ and Jay-Z. And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, why don't you just take the M from Miss and the K from whatever and just rock out that way. Okay. And it just literally came MK. And then it's like, it's kind of taken on a life of its own because it's like sometimes I'll drop the DJ and it's just MK and it kind of just it's becoming my brand.
Yeah, it's definitely catchy. I ain't gonna lie to you. So, going with the next question, I mean, you're a female DJ.
Right.
All right, and it definitely speaks volumes. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's not that many female DJs out there because, for example, you got Juicy M and Raz. Those are just to name a few. And how does that make you feel being a part of that? Be a part of that movement, that female movement.
I mean, it's dope. I mean, like in the world right now, there's definitely a transition of power when it comes to women in business and music and everything. So it feels dope. I've been DJing for over 10 years, and it's definitely transitioned into like my full-time business. Like I don't do anything else. So
that's the way of life.
That's the way of life. So yeah, I'm proud for sure. Like I love music, like a lot of women do, and it's just cool to be in a position to be able to do this for a living.
All right, so let me ask you this. Being that you are a female DJ, I hate to say it, but
it's okay.
Given that you are a female DJ, is it much harder for you to like book, shows or over the male DJs, or is it just like, a gig comes around, I gotta take it, I'm gonna grab it?
I mean, I would probably say like 5 years ago, it was maybe a little bit harder. Like there were certain times where like, when I knew it was like a dude, like they would just have gotten a gig. Where before I used to have to like audition and stuff, and I'm like, what DJ auditions to DJ at the club? But it just was something that kind of I guess progressed. But sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder. Sometimes it depends what the event is. If like the event calls for a female DJ or the event is like a female type of vibe, it's a lot easier for them to book me because I do this for a living. You know what I mean? I really do this. So it's not harder anymore, but I mean, like I definitely am more selective of the gigs that I do, just because I do DJ a lot more concerts, festivals, things like that, versus like the clubs. So
I was just about to ask you that. No, you like reading my mind.
Okay.
I was gonna go into it and ask like, what has with all the festivals going on, what's been your biggest event?
one of the, I would say, biggest crowd events that I have done, I mean, I would have to say definitely I got to DJ the Orlando Magic game this year for International Women's Day.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was like 18,000 people. It was
it was probably crazy up in there.
Yeah, it was like pressure, but no pressure. But it's 18,000 people. It's the Magic and the Dallas Mavericks game. So that was definitely like a proud moment, but it was definitely a nervous moment because I've never seen the Amway sold out like that. So it was, that was incredible. Like that was a game changer for sure.
Okay, that's what's up.
All right, so we're gonna shift it the ladies' way.
Okay.
DJ, what made you start DJing?
I mean, honestly, I'm just a huge music person. Like, I definitely been listening to hip hop since I was like 6 years old. Like, I was like in different breakdancing crews in middle school, and I definitely was like in hip hop clubs. Like, it's just so funny to listen to now because I've always just been into music, into hip hop mainly. But I mean, I just was in college, and there was a DJ school. I was in college for film, so I originally wanted to do music videos, and then.
So it didn't come naturally. It was just like, it was kind of like.
It happened naturally. It's not like I was like, today I'm a DJ, and now I'm gonna be a DJ. It was just kind of like, oh, there's this DJ school on South Beach, because I went to school in Miami, and it's called Scratch DJ Academy. It was founded by Jam Master Jay. And I was like, dope, I want to go hang out there. They're like, yeah, it's like a gym for DJs. I was like, word?
Wow.
So they had like a free class, and I just like honestly began just taking classes just like for fun. It's almost like learning an instrument, I guess, kind of. And then I just kind of just used one of my refund checks to buy DJ equipment. And I just kind of started literally practicing in my room. I started hanging out with DJs. Like, I just kind of immersed myself in it. And I didn't initially do it like professionally. It was just kind of something fun to do. And then it's kind of taken on its life of its own. And then I interned for a radio station in Miami called Power 96. And that was probably like when I was like, damn, people do this like
for real.
In real life.
In real life, on the daily.
And the daily. And so, I mean, ever since then, like I've been like full speed with it for a long time.
What's on your playlist?
What's on my playlist?
Like she's like,
whew, that's intense.
Yeah, I put you on the spot.
I mean, I listen, like part of my job at the radio station is to be music director and mix show coordinator. So a lot of the labels submit the new music that they're, going for music ads. So like I listen to everything new. Like I listen to up to like 100 new songs a day sometimes.
Wow, can that be kind of?
I was gonna say, does that get crazy?
It's draining, but it makes me so strong as a DJ because I listen to so much new music constantly. I would say lately, this past couple days, I've been listening to St. John. I like R&B a lot. It's my favorite genre of music. I'm listening to this dude named Polo G I think he's from Chicago. I like Rod Wave. He's from St. Pete. That's my dog. I like Rod Wave. Who else? I mean, I listen to everybody.
Hey, I guess when being a DJ, you have to. You got no choice.
Yeah. So it's kind of biased because I like listen for a living almost. So like a little bit of everything. Can't like even give you a top 5.
It's just like I can't. I was gonna say it's a lot of music out there. It's like a lot.
There's OD music.
All right, so I got kind of a long one for you.
Okay.
What's some good tips you can give an artist that's trying to shop his or her music to a DJ in general?
For a new artist? I mean, in the beginning, like I always think that there's nothing better that you can do than develop organic relationships with people before being like, yo, I'm an artist, this is my new single, da 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 da. Because like being an artist musically right now in 2019, it's so much more than just having a great song. You have to have a great image, you have to have a following on social media, you have to perform well, you have to be active. Like there's so many more things that personality. And so like when I think of like artists initially approaching a DJ is to just, go out to their parties, go out to their listening events, go out to concerts with their DJ and like just build organic relationships with them. Just to, because it's more about liking an artist versus like, are they the greatest, dopest, next Jay-Z? Because most people are not Jay-Z. But they got good music and they got good producers and it's radio worthy or it's club worthy or I can play it at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's not gonna clear out the dance floor. You know what I'm saying? Certain things like that you have to be worried about. I mean, as far as approaching a DJ in the club, just support their events, support what they got going on. And then, I always say have a USB ready. Always have your music on a USB.
Definitely.
I don't have a CD thing in my laptop, so I need USB. Have that song on your phone ready to airdrop it. A lot of DJs will give you a song in the club, and if like you approach them right, they're in the right mood, they will play your song in the club. You know what I'm saying? If it has good streams, good numbers, things like that. Yeah. I mean, the biggest thing is that like being an artist is a business, you know. So when people get my email, my radio station email to submit music, and I don't even know how they get it, but they get it, and they submit this like attachment, no subject line, no EPK, no information.
Please play my song. Please,
right,
please
new music, hottest artist from Florida, no title, no artist name. It's like being professional is like the biggest, easiest thing. Like if you send me a SoundCloud link, if you don't send that attachment and certain things, it's like I'm judging how serious you're taking your situation. And a lot of stuff I look at is to where it's like you don't have to have a manager. You don't have to have a manager. You can be an independent artist. That's definitely the new blueprint for people coming up is to be independent, to do a majority of the stuff yourself. Like if you don't have a lot of money coming in as an artist, you don't need a manager. like you just don't. And it's just crazy because a lot of people are like, oh yeah, play my song, whatever. Oh, talk to my manager. What? No, I'm not talking to your manager. I'm talking to you. You ain't got enough going on that I need to work with your manager.
You're supposed to be the brand.
You're supposed to be the brand. You're supposed to be representing yourself. So, you know, like I listen to a lot of independent artists. Me and my best friend started a blog a while ago, and that's how we kind of like established a lot of what we do. From you know, filming artists to doing interviews on site to putting together listening parties. Like we did so many different things that it's like being professional in your approach is like honestly everything. You know, like having a professional EPK, having attachments, naming your song, titling your song, like making it easy accessible so when you send it to a DJ, it's not like you're making them work to get your music. It's not like, oh, here's my SoundCloud link, here's my iTunes link. Like, no disrespect, I'll purchase your music if I like you, but no matter how far we get in technology or streaming or whatever, like you can't get past the DJ. You know, that's the first in that when a record label hits me with new music and new artists that they want played, the first in is through the mix show DJs because the mix show DJs.
You like the bouncer of the music, you know, basically, yeah, this get played, nah, this ain't getting played, this ain't happening. You
know, and it's like sometimes it's not gonna get played, but it's not gonna get played right now because it doesn't make sense. You know, and I always try to you have to be strategic in everything as far as the artist goes. Like their marketing is like, I swear, everything when it comes to an artist and stuff. And when, you know, like I said, when record labels first come down and they submit me music, say like, oh, this is the newest music from, say like Rock Nation. They have a new artist named Angelica Villa, who I just love her because I love her song and I've met her. So I love her vibe, and I'm like, I'm rocking with her because I like her. But the song's also dope. It was produced by Cool and Dre from Miami, who's like obviously like Miami producer legends, like for sure. So it's like for them, it was like I like the song. They go through the proper channels of like adding it to mix show. Once we show it enough, mix show DJ show it enough mix show love, then their next email a month, 6 weeks later is like, oh, we're going for ads. Like, you know, the song has enough data that you can put it for a song to be added to the radio station because it has, you know, it's being Shazammed a million times or it has a million spins or things like that. That's really what justifies almost a song being added to radio nowadays, which is so different. But it's
that is different.
Yeah, so it's almost like as an independent artist, you have to come with the same kind of structure and the same kind of professionalism in your approach because everybody wants to be famous. Everybody want to be an artist, and the hard reality is that not everybody is going to make it as an artist, but running your operation as a business is going to take you farther than anything.
That's true.
That is true.
Yeah.
How would you describe your style?
Like music style or my fashion?
Well, both.
No, just kidding.
We can do both.
My style is very eclectic. I mean, obviously, like, I like trap shit. I like hood shit. I mean,
no wrong with that. I'm saying no wrong with that at all.
That's my style. Like, you know, I DJ Beachum every other Friday for Ladies Night. I mean, that's like, that's Whoop, that's KT, that's everything. Freaking Migos, Gunna, that's all of that. You know, Lil Baby, you can't get past that kind of stuff. I mean, I definitely do it for the rashes. I definitely love twerk music. I love hood music.
Hey, no wrong with that. No wrong with that.
I mean, R&B is my favorite genre of music, but it's
if you want to get it popping in the club, you gotta play it.
Right, you can drop a little Please Me, you can drop a little LMA, but you know, you gotta give it to them in doses, because if not, you know, people aren't drunk enough for that yet.
Exactly.
You're not ready for that.
I have to come check you out. I didn't know you did Fridays. You do every Friday?
Every other Friday.
Every other Friday?
Yeah, it's hard for me.
You gotta let me know when you're there, because I'm gonna come.
I do first and third. First and third Friday.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah. It's hard for me to commit to residencies just because my radio station schedule is so crazy. But yeah, I do every other. It's ladies' night. It's still like, you know, the hood ratchet turn up. But it's dope. But yeah, my style is definitely like trap music. I mean, definitely like Southern hip hop, East Coast. I mean, obviously everyone loves Nipsey Hussle now, but I mean, you know, like loving. I mean, I love Nipsey Hussle. I love artists with substance. I mean, I love, just as much as I love Gunna, I love J. Cole for different reasons.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm very eclectic. I'm very open-minded. I mean, I don't have one specific style. I don't do a lot of electronic or house music just because that's just not my energy.
Right.
But I respect people that do it because it's a really hard genre of music to DJ.
Right. You definitely gotta keep the energy going on those festivals.
Yeah, and you gotta keep your crates right. You have to download remixes, and it's a lot.
Right.
It's a lot. So yeah, I'm strict. I stay open format, but I mean, I definitely am like hip hop and R&B, like strong.
Okay. Do you remember the first gig you've ever done?
Yeah.
How was it? Was it
nerve-wracking?
It wasn't nerve-wracking because like I was like so cocky about it in the beginning because because I really in college I didn't have to do it, but it was the vibe. So we used to have this like, my first gig was, I went to the Art Institute in Fort Lauderdale, so it was so fun. It's funny thing about it now. But like I literally did not know how to hook anything up other than my setup. I did not know how to hook speakers up, microphones, whatever. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, yeah, I have everything, but like someone gotta help me set this up because I've never taken this out of my bedroom.
Oh my god.
I've never done none of this. So it was like a hip hop like comedy show, and it was like so random. It was like in the park. It was like super random, but I did it with vinyl records. Like I did it for real. Like I was like,
you went old school.
Yeah, I was like, cause I can really DJ. You know what I'm saying? I really know how to blend and mix music. So it was really just like, oh, we showing out. I got my laptop, but I'm about to do this straight vinyl. About to show out. And I remember I DJed for like 45 minutes and it started raining, and we got rained out. But I was like, you couldn't tell me nothing after that. That was my first flyer. That was my first everything. Like,
wow.
You kept DJing, right?
No, we had to shut it down. It was raining.
Yeah, it was raining.
But yeah, I always remember that because it was my first time playing as a DJ versus like I'm out here. But
you knew at that point that was like
something you wanted to do.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, it's just like it was fun at first, and then it just kind of, like I said, with just getting so involved in it and being so consistent, it's like just really grown into something dope.
Oh, well, I'm happy that you like, because you're actually really dope. You're
Thank
really
you.
Dope. So I'm really happy.
I work really hard.
Look, all right, guys. So we're gonna get started with our culture cartel game.
You already know.
All right, B Money, you gonna pick it out?
I was gonna pick it out from the chair. All right, we gonna get into it. All right. Tongue twister challenge. Okay. All right. So basically, what this means is we gotta say a line, and it's a funny line, and I appreciate it. Funny line, and we gotta say it 5 times really, really fast. Whoever trips up loses. So here you go. There you go. Alright, check it out. That's the line.
Alright, don't say it out loud, Thomas.
Don't say it out loud.
Alright, so I'm gonna go first.
Of course, go ahead. You gotta say it really fast?
Yep.
Go ahead. Alright, I'm watching.
Oh my god, okay.
Go
I'm ready. Alright. Rubber baby, boogie, bump, bump.
You already messed up already. She done lost already. Alright, we got one down.
Hold on, wait.
Wait.
When I messed up?
Yeah, you messed up.
Alright, let's start over. I'm gonna do it right. Alright.
We give her one do-over. That's the last time we give her a do-over. Alright, we got.
Because I have braces, y'all, so I'm gonna trip it.
So what,
Rubber baby, boogie bumpers. Rubber baby, boogie bumpers.
Hold on. Alright, so it's my turn. No pressure. Alright, start it off. Y'all gonna give me a countdown, or does I just go into
I'll give you 3, 2, 1.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers.
I thought you were gonna spit.
Yeah, I had to get a rhythm with it, I had to roll with it. Alright, now it's your turn.
Do you want us to do a countdown?
Yeah.
Alright.
We're gonna start from 5.
Alright.
Wait, is it boogie?
Buggy.
Oh, it's not boogie?
No, it's not buggy, it's buggy. You kept saying rubber baby boogie bumpers. I'm looking like, come on, really?
That's embarrassing.
No, hey, that's why you want to talk.
Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna start from 5. We're gonna count down.
Right.
Ready?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, rubber baby boogie bumpers, rubber baby boogie bumpers, rubber baby boogie bumpers, rubber baby boogie bumpers, rubber baby boogie bumpers.
It's good.
So I'm the only one that messed it up. All right, y'all. So we just got done with the Culture Cartel game, and it was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Wild.
Hey, y'all comment below and see who won that challenge. I know I won the challenge. Ain't no question about it. I got this.
I would say we tied.
Yeah. You
might have a
keeping
couple
up.
seconds on
Okay,
me,
you
but
did.
we made it through.
True, we did.
My girl gonna practice.
Listen,
but, we was right there.
All right. So DJ MK.
Yes.
It's one tradition that we do with everybody.
Okay.
It is the tip jar.
Yes.
Okay.
So you already know you gotta hit the tips.
Oh, I got money.
Yeah, you gotta give it
I
on
got
up.
money.
I got money.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right.
All right, y'all. So I'm Indianika.
I'm the one and only B Money.
DJ MK.
And we out. Peace.
CCM.